Hello and welcome to the tutorial for the blueberry popsicle shawl. This is a rounded triangle or a crescent shawl with a point that you can wear as a triangle scarf, or you can wear as an actual shawl over your shoulders. This is the overall shape. You can make it as big or as small as you want. You can find all the details about this shawl in the pattern that you can download in my shop for free, or if you want to, you can donate. This shawl features beautiful diagonal bands that you create using eyelets, and it's best made in a light lacy yarn. The beautiful thing about it is that the ends will curl like this no matter how you wear it, and I don't know about you, but I love shawls that do this. The shawl is begun from one point and it grows like this along the bias, and as you run out of one color you will add the next color in. Of course, it would be nice to stop at the end of a row and begin with the new color. For the original shawl, I used a cake that I made myself from 3 colors of the same yarn. You can see here the other half that I didn't use yet for anything else. So this is 50 grams of one color, 50 grams of the next color, the light one, and then 50 grams of the last color. You don't have to do this, you just use as much yarn as you like. You can use a gradient cake like this, for example, if you don't want to change any colors, and you will have a beautiful shawl. For this tutorial I will be using a much thicker yarn so you can see the stitches nicely, but I would not recommend this for a shawl, even though on the photo of the yarn it shows a shawl. It's a bit too thick for me, at least. This is a yarn that I found in a local yarn shop here in Germany. It has 150 grams per cake and 240 meters. It's 100% acrylic, which makes it really nice for tutorials. And they say that you should use a 5 or 6 millimeter hook. I will use a 6 millimeter because I tried already with 5 millimeters and it's really stiff. So you want this shawl to have nice drape. If you use acrylic, you can block it. You can block the shawl afterwards using steam and it will become much softer, but still you don't want to have really tight stitches. You want to make something that's decently drapey on its own without the blocking. First we make a loop, then we chain 3 inside the magic ring, then 3 double crochet stitches in the magic ring. 1, 2, and 3. Then we pull on the tail of the magic ring to close it. Row 1 is finished. We turn, then we make the chain 3. This is like a double crochet, and chain 2. These are the 2 stitches, and then double crochet in the same stitch. So now we have increased 3 stitches. We have 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and 1 double crochet in the first stitch. Then we make a double crochet 2 together, which starts like this. You yarn over, pull up a loop through the first stitch, pull through 2. We are left with 2 stitches on the hook. Then we yarn over again, pull up a loop through the second stitch, pull through 2, and now we have 3 stitches on the hook, and we yarn over and pull through all of them at the same time. This is a decrease and we will be using it at the end of every even row. We either turn or chain 2 now, it doesn't matter. This is row 3, right? Chain 2 and we turn, or we turn and chain 2, it's the same. We do not work in the first stitch. Okay, we skip this one. We double crochet in the next stitch. Then we chain 2. Always when we encounter this chain 2, we chain 2 and skip the 2 chains. And then we make 4 double crochet stitches in the third chain from what was supposed to be our beginning double crochet stitch. So we yarn over, we not count 1, 2, 3, and we put the hook in there and make 4 double crochet stitches there. Alright, now we have these 4 double crochet stitches and we turn. We increase on this side, we decrease on this side. So now we make 4 double crochet stitches, or chain 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the first stitch. Now I have to make 3 double crochet stitches because the chain 3 counts as a double crochet stitch. Then we make 1 double crochet stitch in each of the next double crochet stitches, which is 3. So 3 double crochet stitches, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. Because we only have 1 working stitch here, we don't work in the chain 2. We will first chain 1 to decrease this gap, to prepare for the next row where we decrease again, and then we make a double crochet 2 together in this chain space and in this stitch. So we make 1 leg in the chain 2 space and the other leg in the top of this stitch, and then we put them together like this and we have a decrease. We chain 2 and turn, or turn and chain 2, and we double crochet in this chain 1 space. We double crochet to the last stitch and then we make 4 double crochet stitches in this last stitch. That's 6 double crochet stitches, 1 in each of the next 6 stitches. And then we make the 4 double crochet stitches in the third chain from this chain 3, or the top of the standing double crochet stitch if you prefer to use that technique. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. For row 6 we turn and we make chain 3, which stands as a double crochet stitch, then chain 2 and a double crochet stitch in the same first stitch. This will be the beginning of a row of holes like here. Then we make 8 double crochet stitches and we end with the double crochet 2 together to decrease on the left side. This was 8 double crochet stitches and we make the final double crochet 2 together, 1 and 2, and we are finished with row 6. For row 7 we turn, chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch so we don't work in this first one, then 8 double crochets until we get to this space. When we get to this space, we always chain 2 and skip 2 stitches. 1, 2, and then now we will put 4 double crochet stitches in the top of this beginning double crochet, or the third chain. So we count from 1, 2, 3, and this is where we will put the 4 double crochet stitches to increase. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We begin row 8 by chaining 3, then doing 3 double crochet stitches here in the first stitch. Then we have 3 double crochet stitches until we reach the space. After that we make chain 2, skip 2, and we have the double crochet stitches here, and we will make 7 double crochet stitches because in the last 2 we have to make the decrease, so double crochet 2 together. Alright, we have 7 double crochet stitches. And the last 2 stitches, not counting the chain 2 here, we put the double crochet 2 together. So this is 1 and 2. We turn, chain 2, skip the first stitch, put 6 double crochet stitches until we reach the space. Chain 2, skip the chains. Then we put 1 double crochet in each of these stitches, that's 6 double crochet stitches, and in the last stitch we will put the 4 double crochet stitches. That's 6 and the 4 in the top of the chain 3. For row 10 we turn, and then we have again double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, or in this case chain 5 and then double crochet in the same stitch. Then we have 9 double crochet stitches until this space. Then we chain 2, skip the chain space. Then we have 5 double crochet stitches and a decrease in the last 2 stitches. Five, and the last stitch is the decrease. For row 11 we turn, chain 2, double crochet in the next 5 stitches. We skipped the first one, remember? When we reach the space, we chain 2, don't work into it. Then we have 10 double crochet stitches, one in each of the next 10 stitches, until we reach the next chain 2 space. After 10 double crochet stitches, we reach the space, we chain 2, and we put 4 double crochet stitches in the top of the third chain here. We skip the 2 and we put the 4 double crochet stitches here. Row 12, we turn, make the 4 double crochet stitches in the first stitch, then 3 double crochet stitches. So chain 3 and 3 double crochet stitches in the first stitch. Then we make the 3 double crochet stitches. We chain 2 and skip the chain space. Then we make 10 double crochet stitches, chain 2 and skip the chain space, and when we reach here I will give you the rest of the instructions. We reach the chain 2 space, we chain 2 and skip 2, then we have 3 double crochet stitches and a decrease. Three and a decrease. For row 13, we turn, we chain 2, we skip the first stitch, we double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, then we chain 2 and 10 double crochet stitches here, and we chain 2 again, then 6 double crochet stitches and the 4 double crochet stitches in the top of the first stitch. We chain 2, then we put 6 double crochet stitches here, and 4 double crochet stitches in the top of the chain 3. Row 14 begins again with the chain 5 and double crochet stitch in the first stitch. Then we double crochet to the gap. We make 2 chains and then we double crochet again to the next gap, and then we put 1 double crochet stitch and we decrease. When we reach the second gap, we chain 2, make 1 double crochet stitch and a decrease. Double crochet 2 together. For row 15, we chain 2, and now we have only 1 double crochet stitch here left. So we make 1 double crochet, chain 2, 10 double crochet stitches, chain 2, 10 double crochet stitches, chain 2, and then in the last stitch we put the 4 double crochet stitches. I will fast forward this section because you already know how to do it. Now we put the 4 double crochet stitches in the top of the third chain. For row 16, we make chain 3, 3 double crochet stitches in the first stitch, then we make 3 double crochet stitches here, when we reach the gap we chain 2, then 10 double crochet stitches, chain 2 and 10 double crochet stitches, and then I will show you how to decrease again on this side. Now that we are at the end of the row, we chain 1 and double crochet 2 together in the chain 2 space and the last double crochet stitch. So we make 1 leg here in this space and the other leg in the top of the double crochet stitch. Row 17, we chain 2, we skip the first stitch, we double crochet inside the first chain space and we double crochet all the way to the gap. When we reach the chain 2 space, we chain 2, we skip it, and we continue with 10 double crochet stitches to the next chain 2 space. Now we have reached the second chain 2 space, we chain 2, We make double crochet stitches until the last stitch, where we put the 4 double crochet stitches to increase. This is the last stitch, and we put here 4 double crochet stitches. Now you should be able to continue on your own using the instructions in the pattern. You have there all the rows detailed, and if you need more, you should be able by that point to continue on your own. You have a 12 row repeat, so in this case the next row, row 18, will be a repeat of row 6. You can follow along with the instructions, or just remember that you need to have these sections of 10 double crochet stitches and chain 2s on the sides. This is the general shape of the shawl. It should keep growing like this and have equal sides. If you use the extended double crochet stitch here on this edge, you will have less tension here, so it will be less rounded on this side. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you learned something useful, and I hope you will share your project with me on social media, on Instagram for example. You can tag me, or you can put it on Ravelry and link your project to the pattern page. I hope to see you again soon. If you want to know when I publish new tutorials, you can sign up for my emails, and you can subscribe here on YouTube. I thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I will see you next time. Bye!